with a man going to the hotel, doing a lot of things which a married man shouldn't have been doing, because her husband was not in town. Her husband used to come and go, is in abroad. And the husband really loves her so much because the husband is an handsome man, and I'm sure he's really taking care of her. That was why I summoned the courage to call her, so that she can connect me to her husband. That was just all I want. I didn't call her for money, for anything. Just for her to just connect me up with her husband. Along the line, we asked for another money again, 200,000. Along the line, 500,000 was not even enough for us again.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Nenye Baby. So guys, today I have a man by my side. He want to share his life experience. There is this problem he have. He want to say it so that people can advise him and also learn from his story as well. Guys, let me say it again. All my videos are for educational purpose. Please make sure you are learning one or two things from my videos. I have my reasons why I do tell my people that want to say their life story or even confession, say the truth, say it the way it happened. You cannot come to our side and you are lying. There is no gain. A lot of people do it. I can't keep quiet again. Please, if you want to share your story, straight to the point, say everything the way it happened so that people will know there is no gain in some things, no matter what. All right, let's start. No mention your name. Okay, just please go straight to the point. Tell us the reason why you are here, exactly what you told me, and what you want my audience to do for you.
Okay. Good afternoon, my brothers and sisters at home. I don't even know where to start from, actually. And I'm actually saying this with a deep sense of regret. Um, I came from a family which hardship is what we face every day. If I say hardship, is a thing that you will never imagine. So throughout my primary school, my secondary school days, it wasn't easy. During my secondary school days, my fellow viewers, I was learning engineering at Computer Village as an apprentice, and I was still going to school. It wasn't easy at all. I was one of the best in class. In fact, my colleagues, my mates, they really, liked me because I was so brilliant and intelligent. In fact, I was even assistant prefect. But finances is the problem I was really facing back then with the family. So at the end of the day, I finished my secondary school, but nothing to show with a good result. I had a good result, but there's no way I can further my schooling because of hardship in the family, which was so tough. So, luckily for me, I met this rich man in my area that saw my result, and he was like, "Oh, you have a good result. That is going to sponsor me in university." I was so happy. So he said on one condition that he would take me as an houseboy so that I can be helping him and he can be able to sponsor me also. I said, why not? I will gladly do that. So I was working for this man as an houseboy in his house while I was going to school on a part-time basis and still going for my apprenticeship of software engineering. So back on campus, I was doing so well in my academics. I was doing so well. My colleagues, they were so happy. I even organized a tutorial for them. I was so brilliant. So my campus days, it was so good because the man was in support. He supported me so much. So I shouldn't say say much stories. I ended up graduating, coming out with second class upper in my university days, and I was happy also that at the end of the day, at least I'll be smiling, you know, and there won't be any hardship again. So I started searching for job. Well, I didn't know that is my first predicament. I look for job, I search for job up and down with second class upper. Anywhere I got to, they were like, oh, they'll get back to you. They'll get back to you. They'll get back to you. It was so tiring and frustrating. I was so devastated. I was so frustrated that even with my results, I can't still get a job. Most of my colleagues, my mate that they even came out with third class, they've all gotten jobs. The people that I help in school, that I teach them story and all that, they've all gotten jobs. It was so frustrating. So I ended up taking up um, at the roadside this engineering work that I was learning. I had no other choice, because at the end of the day, that the man that was supporting me, that he said he couldn't, go on and be searching job for me after sponsoring me in school. He was like he's tired and all that. So he even pushed me out of his house, and like he can't actually continue, and he's done. So it was so frustrating at that point. So I had no choice than to just organize myself in small scales at the roadside and be doing my engineering work. So I started the job, you know, up and down. So there was a day that there was this time I used to see this um rich woman that always pass in my front on the roadside. I would like be thinking that, oh, I wish this woman is my wife. I wish this is my family and all that, not knowing that fate will still join us together. And I will always be thinking that, oh, I wish I can meet, I can come in contact with this woman. She used to pass with her kids and family. The husband is actually abroad, and she's in Nigeria here with the family and the kids. So I always like, oh, I wish this woman is someone I can meet and all that. But luckily, you know, as God will have it, fate actually merged us together. She had her phone got broken, so she brought her phone to my shop, luckily, and she was like, "Oh, can I, help and repair this particular phone?" I said, "Oh, why not?" So she handed the phone to me. I started working on the phone. So I told her to come back for the phone. The phone actually had a screen problem. So, and she trusted me so much that she even released a password for me. So that along the line, when I'm done, with the phone repair, I can actually confirm if the phone is functioning very well or not. So, and she even like, um, promised that she will even pay me more than that if I can actually do a good job for her. So that was why that was how I was able to get have access to her password. So along the line, I repaired the phone for her. So the following day when I called her up that her phone is ready, so she was like, "Oh, fine," that but she's not in town anymore. That she'll be coming back in the next 2 days. That the phone can be with me, that I can hold on to the phone, that when she comes back, that I can hand over the phone to her. So I said, okay, no problem. I will wait for her. So within that 2 days, I was trying to like test run the phone to confirm, if the phone is functioning well before the 2 days, rounded up, so I can hand over the phone to her. But unfortunately for me, I ended up stumbling over most of her contacts and messages on her phone, and I was like, wow. So this is what this woman have been eyeing, and I've been thinking about. I've been like, I wish I can have this kind of person and all that. This what she has been doing. I was like, I can't believe this. On her phone, I saw a lot of messages. She having an affair with a man, going to the hotel, doing a lot of things which a married man shouldn't have been doing, because her husband was not in town. Her husband used to come and go. Is in abroad. So I was like very devastated and very, very, very disappointed in her. Like, how come? When I saw these things, I couldn't believe my eyes. That this woman is what I've been looking up to. That, oh, I wish this woman can be my wife and all that. But I was so disappointed in her, seeing all these things in her phone. And the husband really loves her so much, because the husband is an handsome man, and I'm sure he's really taking care of her. So I was so disappointed in her by me coming across all these messages and everything I saw on her phone. In fact, it's not good to judge the book by the cover. I was so surprised. In fact, you shouldn't be judging people like that, though, because I was thinking that, oh, this woman can't do this kind of thing. People, you have to be careful outside there. You have to really be careful, because I didn't actually expect this from this woman, because her husband is really taking care of her. So don't judge the book by the cover. You have to be careful when you see people before you can actually judge them and actually look up to them. So I was like, oh, this woman, all this is actually fine in her phone. Okay, I know what to do. So I actually, since I have access to her phone, I copied all the messages, I copied it out, and I have access to all the proof on my phone. Everything I have it out. I actually copied it out. So after a 2 days elapsed, so she came and she called me and said, okay, she's around. So I okay, fine. So I went. I called her. I was like, okay, fine. So your phone is available. So she came around to the shop and I gave her the phone and she made payment to me and all that. So after a while, as God will have it, everything was not really going well, and I was so disappointed in the job I was doing. I wasn't really. It wasn't what I was expecting on this engineering job I was doing on the roadside. So I was just thinking and thinking. I was so frustrated along the line. So looking at it that, oh, me being a graduate, second class upper, and I without a job, and I was so frustrated. I was like, oh, looking myself in this kind of situation, I was so confused, and life has really dealt with me. I was like, oh, what should I do next? So devastated and so confused. So one day, we actually went out and I met a friend of mine and we were drinking together, and I happened to just hint him about what happened, how I met this woman and she handed me her phone and I repaired and all that. So to my surprise, my friend was like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Ah, yes." He was like, "My goodness, you've hit a jackpot." I said, "What do you mean by that? Hit a jackpot like how?" He said, "Oh, this is an opportunity for me and all that." I was like, "Ah, how do you mean?" He said, we will need to blackmail the woman since I have a proof. I said, no, I can't do that. I will never do that. I'm not that kind of person. I will never do that. I disagree with my friend along the line and all that. So after that day, I was like, okay, still thinking, what should I do? So I summoned the courage to call the woman and ask her to connect me with her husband for a job, at least, so that I can actually at least be a man on my feet. So I called her up and asked her to connect me to her husband. But to my surprise, this woman blasted me. She insulted me. You know these, big people. If you're not up to their standard, the way they treat you sometimes, she was like, is it because I actually paid you twice of your money? I have the courage to call her and be asking her for favors and all that. I was like, oh man, I just already the kind of words I have for her has actually reduced. Seeing those things on her phone. But all because of the fact that I needed something. I just have to summon courage and call her up and ask for the assistance and like, oh, man, I just need this favor. But she blasted me, insulted me. I was like, my goodness, a whole me, graduate, second class upper, being insulted like this, being treated like a trash. I was like, no, this is bad. I can't take this anymore.
What exactly do you want from her before?
I wanted her to connect me to her husband for a job so that I can actually get an official job or any job at all. That was why I summoned the courage to call her so that she can connect me to her husband. That was just all I want. I didn't call her for money, for anything. Just for her to just connect me up with her husband. Not even her. But the way she reacted, the way she insulted and blasted me, it was so bad. So me asking that kind of favor, is it have I committed any? So it was so bad on her part. I was like, no, this is not good. So later I just started thinking again, and I remember what my friend told me that we should black her. So I was not thinking otherwise that for this kind of person to do like this, me seeing this kind of thing on her phone, she does not even want it. And she insult me like this. No, she's not a good person. So I decided to, summon courage and decided to like, okay, fine, I will go with the blackmail. So my friend actually, um, agree with me, and because I was like, fine, I'm ready to, to do the blackmail and all that. So he was like, okay, so this is how we do it. So in the first place, he said we are just going to ask for a token from her. We are not going to show her the evidence, according to my friend. He said we are just going to give her proof, the kind of hotel she went to with all those, as with the man friend, the clothes she's wearing, the kind of thing she does that day, everything, that we shouldn't show her any proof by sending her any video, any messages yet. So I agree with my friend. My friend was like, if you just start with the token, just ask her for like 100,000 naira. I said, okay, no problem. I don't have any choice because life has so much dealt with me. It's not my intention, but I have no choice because of this, the way this woman insulted and blasted me also. So I was like, fine, if that should be the thing, if that's what I would do, fine, no problem. So I summoned courage. I call her up. I let her know that when I was having your phone, having access to your phone, this is what happened. This is what I saw, and so I give her proof. I didn't send anything to her. She was surprised. She was like, that I should forward the video. I said, no, I won't do. So she was like, okay, fine. What do I want? I said, okay, I just want a token of 100,000 naira. And she forwarded the payment to me and my friend. That was how it begins. Along the line, we asked for another money again, 200,000. Along the line, 500,000 was not even enough for us again. Could you believe that this woman that actually blasted me, insulted me, she was now worshiping me like a god because of the evidence I have. So it got to a stage, even 500k was not even enough for us. We started demanding for 1 million naira above. So she was now worshiping me like a god, someone that actually insulted and blasted me. So at the end of the day, we now to see that this area is not actually safe for us, because the way she was now doing, we were like, oh, we can't actually stay anymore. So it even took her like a week for her to even get that 1 million naira, because she was not asking for the evidence, as in the real evidence, directly. So it took her just like a week for her to even give that 1 million naira for us. So along the line, we were like, oh, we don't think this area is actually safe for us. We need to move out of this area. So me and my friend, we left that area at that point in time after collecting that money. So I think back in the house, our husband have started noticing she wasn't comfortable. She's actually she was so suspicious. She wasn't herself again because of the evidence of what actually happened. Because our husband actually came back from abroad, and she has been misbehaving and all that. So along the line, she has to confess to the husband that see what happened. See what happened. So her husband, at the end of the day, her husband now, I think, settled with her and organized some of the boys in the area to go and track us down.
How do you know that her husband settled with her?
According to her, when I called her up for another money, me and my friend, because that 1 million that she gave us, we've exhausted it when we left the area. So I called her up as usual that, oh, this time around, this is the last time we asked her for money, that we needed 5 million naira. So she was like that she doesn't care, that the other time when we asked her for 1 million naira, that we told her that that would be the end, that she was asking for proof and we didn't still give it to her. That this time this time that she doesn't care. Her husband is even she has known about it. She has confessed the thing to her husband. Her husband has even settled with her, and she doesn't care anymore. If I want to do anything, I should go ahead and do anything. I was like, what? I was surprised. Actually, me and my friend, we've really frustrated the woman. We really frustrated her to the extent that, she was actually confused. Because there was a day that we called her up, me and my friend, because the reason why our husband got to know that something was really fishy, something was actually going on, was that there was a day me and my friend actually called her, that she was fidgeting, she was scared on the phone. And we think that our husband overheard her on phone, because we actually heard a man's voice on the phone. So her husband overheard her. So along the line, she was like, this thing that she has confessed to her husband, and she doesn't care anymore that what will happen to happen. But to us, you're like, oh, it's a lie, that she's just trying to scare us away. So we didn't believe her. We didn't believe her at all. So later on, it was now her husband that now called me and my friend himself directly, that, oh, this person, is the husband to this person, and that, okay, what do we want? And I told him, as in the husband, that if we can get 5 million naira that we will actually release the evidence for them and everything will be sorted. So the husband was like, okay, fine, no problem, that they will get the money for us. So it was like, okay, fine. So at total social time, they actually give us some days for them to prepare the money. So we didn't, me myself, I didn't believe the husband, because for them to track us the other time when we are in the area, so we didn't have any belief in them again. So I let the husband know that if for what he did to us the other time, that I didn't believe him, but he want to prove to me that, oh, it won't be like the other time. So he gave me and my friend extra 100,000 naira, that for us having patience before the money comes out, so that we can be convinced that he's not playing games with us, he's not trying to track us down. So he gave me and my friend 100K before the money comes up, the main money we requested for, so that he will be rest assured that, oh, that he's not trying to track us or trying to play any games, any kind of game with us. So me and my friend, we collected the 100K, and we waited for the main money. So the problem now is that my brothers and sisters at home, I'm so scared, because I'm not that kind of person, that now the husband have called me that the money is ready. So the thing is that at this point, this my friend, it was his own account we were using for all the money we have been collecting before. I wasn't using my own account. So it was him that was, in fact, my friend is even collecting more money more than me. He's collecting 70, I'm collecting 30. But that's not even my problem.
Why? Why is he collecting 70?
Because he said he was the one that brought the idea that time. So he was now collecting more than me, because he was the one that brought the idea to me. So he was not collecting higher percentage more than me, that actually organized the whole thing, that is actually involved. So, but that is not even my problem. The problem now is that now the man himself is now requesting for my own account, because all these days we have been looking for this, my friend. He's a married man. We have been looking for him. We can't locate him. We can't find him. So now this man now is now asking
Do
me.
you mean that your friend is missing?
My friend has been missing, because he's actually declared missing, because we've been looking for him and he has been declared missing officially. And the thing is that me myself, I'm not even getting myself, because not seeing my friend, and this man is not asking me for my own account details personally.
But he has that your friend's account number.
He has that my friend account number, but he's not using that. He is not going to that account anymore. He's not asking for my own personal account number.
What happened? Why is he looking for your own personal account number?
The most annoying part is that for him to be asking me my own account details, is it that he doesn't have my friend's account details anymore? He has my friend's account details, and he's not using it, and he's not asking me for my own account details. And all this while we have been looking for my friend. The money now is not even my problem. My friend now has been missing for days, and we've been unable to locate him. Now he's not asking me for my personal details, bank details, of which he has my friend's account details. And he is not transferring the payment into that account. He's not asking me for my personal details. So the thing is that it's not even about the money anymore. My friend is missing. And now asking me for my own personal details. Is he trying to track me down? My brothers and sisters at home, see, I just want to ask for your advice on what to do. Right now, my friend is missing. We are here to locate him. And as it is right now, I don't know if we are to held them responsible from the missing of my friend. And now him asking me for my account details doesn't that he's trying to track me down. And thirdly, should I open up to the world what he has done? And as it is right now, I don't even know if the woman hired the man or rented him, because I'm not sure if this man is the husband to this woman, because I'm not there with him. I'm not sure. So I don't even know if this man is a true husband to the woman in question. And as it is now, him asking for my personal details, I don't know if he's trying to track me down. And for days now, we've not seen my friend. And right now, the money is not even my problem. My friend now is really on my head. Is what I'm thinking of, and I'm confused.
And she has already agreed that she can give you that 5 million.
Yes.
She agreed.
Yes, she agreed.
Hey, wahala. So don't look at me, your face will show. So the problem now is that I'm going to post your video, but there is some questions you people ask like this. I'll be like, you know the truth, and you're still asking. This woman in question have been sending money to your friend's account.
Yes, please.
And he has the account. Then why did she now start requesting for your own account?
The thing is that me myself, I don't understand, because the only thing I can just think of is that they are trying to track us down again. Because for him,
So since when? 1 week, 2 weeks? When did your friend start missing?
it's going to a couple of weeks now, like 2 weeks now, like
And
going to 14 days now.
you don't know.
I don't know the
You say
whereabouts
this
of
your friend has a wife.
He is a married man and he has a wife and kids at home.
I'm not happy that he's missing, but there is some things you people should not do.
Yes.
Why did he involve himself and start taking money from somebody that did not do anything to him? I'm not saying that. Had he been, assuming they are the one that tracked him and carried him, why did he involve himself in collecting money from somebody that did not do anything to him? Why did you people bring the idea of collecting money from this woman when you beg for favor, she refused to give you? And again, as a phone engineer, you don't have any right to go to her phone, her personal lifestyle that is in her phone, and start screenshotting, recording. As in how? You are wrong. See, you are wrong. Forget that she's doing this, sleeping with one man, that's her life. That's her life. I cannot lie to you. You made mistake. You don't have any right to go to her phone and start screenshotting. At the end of it, you now started blackmailing her with the pictures, with the chats. Abba, no now. And you are not even sure the guy that she's calling her husband is even the husband.
Yes.
Since you said she's sleeping with different guys.
Yes.
So now your friend is missing.
My friend is missing.
Hey.
And that was why I actually asked everyone outside there to forgive me. I'm in deep regret. I said it right from the beginning that I'm saying this story of mine from sense of deep regret, that I'm because I'm frustrated. That was why I had to go into.
I don't know if I say go and hold this woman now responsible for your friend's missing, how will it sound? Are you sure that her hand is there? But my own concern is that why is she also looking for your own account details when she has that guy's account details?
That is what I don't know, because is my instinct is telling me that that man is not her husband. Both of them are trying to track me down with my friend, and now my friend is missing. Maybe they've done something to my friend, because it was during that period my friend got missing. Because for me to leave that area that time is because they organized the area boys to track us down. That was why we left that area that time.
And you know this woman has money, she can do anything to you.
If you see the way she blasted me that time, if not for the way she insulted and blasted me, I was.
When you beg for favor and the person did not give you, move on with your life. It's not a must that everybody will answer you.
I was frustrated.
All the office you went to submit your CV, it's all of them that called you.
No.
This one will not call you, another one will call you. And again, that condition you saw yourself that time, you are not going to stay there forever. Your own time is coming, don't rush. You could have leave her, don't judge her. Even if she's sleeping with 5 guys daily, she's not your wife. She's not even your sister. Yes. We should learn how to mind our business in this life.
Yes, that's true.
To avoid all these kind of things now.
That's true.
We pray she did not do anything to that guy, because there's nothing you're telling me. She might be the one behind that missing.
My mind is telling me is the one behind.
So, like something like this that is happening now, what are you going to think? You'll be thinking that this woman is involved. And your own self, you have to be very careful.
Yes.
You have to be very, very careful. How much are we even talking about? Okay, she gave you 100,000. After that one, you request for this up.
In fact, right now, the money is not even my problem right now. It's my safety and me seeing my friend.
Now to go back to your village remain now. Anyway, so guys, what do you have to tell him? Because like this now, I don't even know what to say again. And also, please help me share this video. Let's be very careful and mind our business in this life, so that our work will not put us in trouble, or our mouths, or greediness, because I will call this one greediness. Your friend Kokoko that is even bringing the idea. See what happened to him now. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please don't forget to share.